Hello to all traders, and we're back once again with another market review brought to you by Orbex. So the gold train keeps on giving us more opportunities after erasing some losses from the $1,000 collapse that we saw in the last few trading sessions, finding support at the 42,400 handle at the moment and propelling itself by a few $100s in the process. If we look on the charts at the moment, intraday, we're just creeping higher towards this $5,000 area, and that becomes now the next target and possibly the next firm support for the yellow metal. We're seeing now a little bit more of a bullish rhetoric, after such a dramatic sell-off in the markets. We are expecting a little bit of a turnaround, not a complete collapse on price action, which we have seen. But it was important that we held on to the $4,000 area. We did have a spike down towards 4,400. As I said, that became a firm support. But from the meteoric rise that we've seen over the past few months on gold, there was this worry and risk that, especially if geopolitical tensions did take a bit of a back seat, we were going to have this dramatic sell-off in price action, which is what we have been seeing. Obviously, geopolitical risks and tensions have been driving gold for the last few months, and now things have taken a little bit of a slowdown in momentum. That's why we've seen such a dramatic drop, amongst other things as well. But once there is a $100, $200 sell-off, then we'd have buyers exiting the market, sell-off potentials, opportunities, and more sellers entering the market, attracting more sellers, which is pretty much the story for the last few trading sessions from last Thursday when it began after the Federal Reserve interest rate decision. Since then, though, the Buy America rhetoric has returned, but we'll just wait and see if this is going to continue, because at the moment, the yellow metal is looking to erase most of its gains. Is it going to get back up to the lofty record heights? We'll have to wait and see. Obviously, that's another $500 to $600 to $700, but it's not really out of the realm of possibility. On the daily chart, just to see the meteoric drop here, but the nice bullish price action from today's opening has seen roughly, let's just take a look, 466, looking roughly just under $300 in one morning session. So it has been very bullish from the early get-go today. And we'll see if that's going to continue in the near term as well. On silver, on the other hand, it hasn't really erased as many gains as gold because it had such a catastrophic downturn when price action did start dropping lower. It was trading at the lower realm of 70. Now we're propelling higher and moving towards 90. So again, from the early Asian and Australian session today, we are seeing quite a nice bullish drive at the moment. RSI prices are very, very oversold, so naturally we're going to get a bit of a boost on that on that front. But is this going to continue? What next for the Fed after Donald Trump did promote the next chair, and Jerome Powell is looking like he's going to be on his way out? So is this going to be a little bit of a shaky setup, because the Fed does want independence? It doesn't want the American White House to start, dipping their hands in their pockets and getting involved in their decisions. So this is going to be another big move for dollar and silver and gold. Speaking of the dollar, let's just have a quick look at it at the moment, because we had this drive higher, moving away from the mid-95, going over the mid-97. Now just having a little bit of a slowdown, taking a bit of a breather. But again, it is very precarious at the moment, very risky to see what's going to happen next after such a massive upshift and downshift on gold and silver. So 5,000 is the natural psychological target next, trading just above 4,900 at the moment, so not too far to go, $50, $60 roughly. So where do you think it's going to go next? Are we going to hit 5,000 and continue higher, or is it going to be quite a bit of a resistance in that particular area, especially as the Chicago Mercantile Exchange did reduce its leverage as well? So this is a little bit more difficult for traders to trade on gold and silver, but we'll wait and see. And as always, we'll bring you all the latest in fundamentals and technicals as they come. So speak again next time. Bye for now.